do this, and I'm just thinking, I know I miss out on a lot by not perpetually decluttering and still trying to play catch up from years of not being able to do it for whatever reason. Oh, at least there's an angel in there. Real life example. Sometimes you can have it set up just so, but it's not going to work. Welcome to day 22. It is Sunday, and we are working in my doom room. I have a couple friends here on YouTube. I have Melinda Plain and Simple and Diana Simplifies, and they have a doom room. So here's mine. Thank you to this collaboration to Jennifer over at Happily Organized Chaos and our other comrade, Melinda from Melinda Plain and Simple. But I mentioned in that video on week 3 about my clutter bin. So we're going to be working on that again today. And it being Sunday afternoon, I have a little bit of extra time, which is nice, but I really want to get to a whole ton of items. This week it might be easier for me to just bulk it up and not do day by day, but always perpetually decluttering. And that's something that we do here at my house, and it really does help. Bagging up some things that need to go from last week because it kind of sat here in the corner, and I'm going to work on this week. So I hope that you can enjoy staying along with me, being week 4 of the Mega May 50 a day challenge. And we have just a bit more days, and we'll be putting out a video on Tuesday. In my Tiny Tutty Tuesday, I'll be wrapping up all the things that I was able to accomplish in this challenge. Check that out on Tuesday. You'll see my final and how I feel like I did. And without any more chatting, go ahead and get to it and then get into a new declutter. All of last week's stuff. Gotta get this handled. Okay, so now we have some empty bins that we can work on new stuff. Because last time was quite a bit of a mess, I'm going to do trash in here, things that are still usable in there, and then this is definitely like get rid of different places or whatever, my major declutter bin. So things to get rid of that are still usable, trash, and then the things that need to go elsewhere or what have you. So hopefully I can fill those things up.
From walking home, talking lows, to seeing shows and evening clothes with you. But now we're sleeping at the edge, holding something we don't need. Oh, this illusion in our heads is gonna bring us to our knees. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. So come on, let it go, just let it be. Why don't you be you, and I'll be me. Everything that's broke.
Well, we are already like a few moments in, and I already see my system's not working. So here's, real life example. Sometimes you can have it set up just so, but it's not going to work. I have my little trinket box here, the Legos and things, so I'm not constantly going to the bin. It decreases my steps. And this pile is all for like my kids because I know it's something that they like. So I think I'm going to get some containers that will help me with that, and then they can go through it. I don't have to. Trash is still trash, and then the rest of the bin is starting to go through. I've got a couple things here that I know need to be discarded and maybe usable. So some of my bin systems aren't working, but that's okay. I'm going to change it up and see if I can get some more work done. So, talking about a system, it's nice to have a system in place so you're not constantly walking around for a trash bag or you forget what piles which. Happens all the time to me. I don't know if I'm the only one. Raise your hand if you also agree. Sometimes your system doesn't work and you need to run around for different bins and things. I'm trying to have everything I need right here because once I leave, I'm going to be like tempted to make a coffee and do all sorts of other things that I would rather be doing than decluttering, but I'm trying to have that forward focused mindset that this bin's not going to be hanging over my head, and when we have guests come, I won't be shuffling this around. It will be gone, and that will be nice to have that not hanging over my head. I'm going to keep hacking at it. I'm going to take my system, make sure that is working for me, and keep going and hopefully get a lot more done. It's either now or never to get through this bin. I'm hoping to get through half. Let's see. We'll see what we can do. So here's a solution. Hopefully we've got the boy bin, things they can pick through, and if they want to get rid of it, that's fine. I'm okay with them keeping it. It just needs to have a spot. That's fine with me. And here's daughter stuff like hairbrush, different things that got put away. She's got some Build-A-Bear clothes that have to go in a bin that we have. So anyway, I'll have her go through that. But yeah, I'm going to do the initial declutter and sort type thing. I usually don't like to sort when I declutter. I just like to make a decision, but this is a decision made. Putting in this bin, and then the kids can go through it. But they can't do it without mommy's help, so that's why I'm starting here.
I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. The Lord has promised good to me. His word, my hope secures. He will my shield and portion be as long as
We've got a little bit better on our pile. Let me show you what we did. Tub is gone, yay! And it's like itty bits and bobs. I mean, look at this. Oh, at least there's an angel in there. This pile, oh, these nitty gritty bits and bobs and doodads, all of that, I'll get thrown in that bin out of desperation. I kind of shared that last video that it was a little bit of just stuff. I had too much going on in my season of life. And now I'm able to make it a little bit better. So that bin is gone. I'm not having that happen again. We have our trash bin, which is completely filled. We have our maybe bin, not really sure. We'll have to go through it. These actually go to some containers I found in there. That was kind of weird. These are toys that we have in the main playroom. So I put them there for my kids to sort if they want to keep them or not. Here goes to these go to our wooden train set that we keep. Duplo blocks. There's tons of Legos over there. I'm probably going to send my kids to do that. These are just like little busy bags and little, items here that we like to keep on. So I'm going to go through that, revisit it. Here's for my daughter to go through. Yes, it's a lot, but it's her personal things. So I wanted her to have a chance to go through the baby stuff, things like that, so that she can make the decision. I could easily make the decision, but it's good for them to learn it too. And a lot of times it's so messy, I need to go through it first, which is what I did. And here is the boys. I just combined all that together, and voila, we have a little bit better. This is some office stuff. I went and brought it down to the bottom. I'm probably going to have a different bin for this. I liked it. It looks so nice. We keep it in our desk upstairs in the office, but I don't think that's going to work out anymore. So I might use it, I might not. And then this, I know it looks crazy, but it's all office stuff. So maybe except for the tissues, but we've got calculators, staples, notepads, letter openers, whole bunch of things in there, markers, pencils, pens. So I'm going to revisit this later. It's off the floor, and I get to see it as some success by looking at it here. So this is definitely a project for another time. I'm on a time crunch, and I really do want to go hang with my family a little bit this afternoon. They're playing outside in the pool, the little kiddie pool. My hubby's watching them while I can do this, and I'm just thinking, I know I miss out on a lot by not perpetually decluttering and still trying to play catch up from years of not being able to do it for whatever reason. So I need to keep that in mind. I'm missing out, unable to do things, but I'm doing this so that I can not miss out later, that I can take part. So yeah, anyway, that's that. And over here, I don't know if I've shared these yet. These are the memory bins for my kids. I know that there's so little still, so they probably don't need that. But if they want special things, these are working their way into the storage room. But those are their little memory bins. But anyway, we've got our declutter. I don't necessarily have a number for you, but I believe just the trash bin alone makes 50 plus for this Sunday declutter in week 4, so I'm super excited about that. Hello, another day, another declutter. Got a whole bunch of stuff from down the playroom. They went through a whole bunch of things. They lost pages in this poor book, which was sad, but Yeah, like little cars, little trinkets, little cards. Definitely 50 items in this bag. I don't want to unload it all, but it's definitely full of things that the kids went through and said it was trash, and the rest got put away. So win-win for today. Most of it trash, but it's leaving, so that's really helpful. Good morning. I am decluttering some of my, I guess, spaces in the kitchen, and I already went through this one. It didn't need a whole lot of organization. Got like a chopper back here, Instapot, some different urns, but then I got my little throwaway dish things for casseroles and such. And then I've got the Stanley thermos my husband usually brings to work when he brings stuff. And then here we've got some stoneware and some other baking rounds for cakes and things like that back there. We've got a peel for the pizza. We make pizza on the grill, and then a wooden peel for the pizza. So this is pretty organized, and I scrubbed the front of this. It's kind of porous, so it's probably needing another polyurethane, but I don't have time for that right now. And this one is pretty gross. I knew it was getting bad, but look at that. Oh, it's terrible. Back towards the back. And I got a couple things that I pulled out of there that I just kind of stowed away that didn't have anything to do with, you know, the kitchen really, like a whole bunch of vitamins. This was on top. A little bit of like my candle making things for fun. Yeah, so that was in there as well. Even though it's contained in a nice container, it wasn't supposed to be in here. So I'm excited to get that taken care of. I got a couple other things here, some material. So I got rid of the box, but this is some of the KitchenAid attachments, and I don't think I'm going to use them because they were like neatly tucked in boxes, and I never wanted to like unpack the box. So just use my chopper, use something else, and yeah, so I'm going to give this a go, and hopefully I will take it out and use it more. I've got a pasta maker, I've got a grinder, and like a chopper, I think. So, I mean, a lot of this stuff is not necessary, I know, but I got it for a good deal. My mom either got it for me or I got it thrifted, you know, so those are some things I want to try to use. Yeah, my Instapot blender, really like that. And here we've got potato fry maker, apple peeler, got thrifted, of course. And here I was stowing a little chopper. I know it looks funny, but the blades are so vicious and it's hard to store safely, which I really don't like, but we'll store it right there for now. And then some more attachments to the potatoes. And a little bit of the organization that was down there was working really well with some of these muffin tins. I don't think I need this many, so I might get rid of the one that doesn't match and keep the Calphalon one. We'll see. We'll see how that goes through these things and see what needs to go back in. I'm expecting it to go back the way it was mostly, except for these, you know, containers are not going to be tipping on top, which will be nice. So I'm going to get to that. So things I parted with, I have all of these little placemat things. They've served their time. We had those 2 containers down there. We got boxes outside, but we'll just count this stuff. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and the box down below will say 12. And let's check out the cabinet down here. I have a little like dish holder pans. We have my mixer, and it looks like it wouldn't come out easily, but it does right to the side, but I push it out of the way until I'm ready to use it. Got the kids running to and fro today. I've got my griddle. It's got like the reversible sides. We've got the waffle maker, and then those 2 bins, the one on the bottom for the KitchenAid, so it's not used a lot, but I can get to it easily. And then I have my KitchenAid attachments to like a hand blender that I got thrifted, so that can come out easily, you know, up above and out. So I think this looks really good. And I took out a lot of things that were just tipping on top. So there's the different cabinets there. They're looking really nice, and I was able to scrub the outside. Later, gonna do a pure polyurethane type coat, but you know, for now they don't look as bad as they did. Stuff dripping on them and so on. These items will be rehomed. Decided if I'm gonna keep them or not, but at least they won't be in a place where they're not usable. definitely got a lot done today. So excited. Got a lot more to do today other than decluttering, so I'm going to get to that. But thank you for watching. Thank you for your nice comments. I hope that you enjoyed your stay here, and it was a cozy little, stop here on your YouTube watch list. I hope you come back again and visit with me, and we'll continue our conversation in the comments below or over on Instagram. So hop over there, Mind Your Matters today, and we will catch you next time. Bye.
I've been set free. My God, my Savior, it's ransomed me. And like a flood, His mercy reigns, unending love, amazing grace.